All right, I've got one of these whatever, diesel heaters, Chinese diesel heaters. I ripped it apart. A lot of people do this to clean them and whatnot. The issue that I'm having is it stinks. It's really well sealed, however. Let's take a look. So right in here, this whole green seal looks great all the way around. I've only had this thing for, I don't know, 4 months. However, it stinks really bad. And some people have said it has to do with the diesel fuel coming out of it. In my situation, and these things constantly change. I think the engineers in China hear people's cry and are constantly modifying these things and making them better. Some people have complained about this thing stinking. This is the little gasket that sits between this right here. Oops, sorry. Sits between that and the case. Mine's in really good condition. I've been burning the heck out of this thing, and it's not decomposing or anything. So I think they are changing certain aspects of these to make them better. However, my problem is this thing right here. It stinks. I put my nose to it, and that's what I'm smelling. That's what's killing me. I've watched other YouTube videos, and I've seen guys talk about taking this thing and sealing it all the way around it with RTV. I'm not going to bother with that because I'm not smelling gas. I'm smelling, toxic rubber, plastic, whatever, what have you. And when I put my nose right to it, it's this thing. Why they don't make the same rubber here as they do here is beyond me. I mean, I know some people have complained about this decomposing. It's 2024, February, and I've been running this thing for about 6 months straight, huffing the gases coming off of this thing. I don't get it. Anyway, hopefully somebody else that's dealing with these things, feel free to rip it apart. If this thing stinks, don't suffer. Take the time. You have to clean these things anyway over a couple years. I'm not going to open this thing up, being that I've only been using it for, like I said, about 4 to 6 months. However, check the materials they're using, because they're always changing, and this thing is decomposing. I can feel it. This part here is soft. You come over here, this is stiff. So if it's stiff, that to me tells me that this thing is boiling off chemicals that keep it soft. And so once it starts getting hardened, that means some of those chemicals are going into your lungs, and not good. So anyway, I watched a bunch of videos trying to figure out where stink comes from when it comes to Chinese diesel heaters, and frankly, it's different with every heater you buy. You have no idea. These brands, like this one right here, Silvel, I've heard a few people talk about them, but they're no different than a Vivo or Vivor or whatever else is going on. Just open yours up, take a whiff, use it a couple times, get the manufacturing stink off of it ahead of time, and then give it a trial run, and just open it up and just verify that everything is as it should be. For the most part, this thing's great. Like, the seals seem good. I did a blow test, which I've watched another video where another guy stuck his mouth on one of these holes. I can't remember which one. You pick one that you like, and then you block off the rest of it. And then if you want to spray it with some sort of foaming chemical, soap or whatever, just to see if there's any air leaks, that's great. If you smell diesel fuel, and it's obviously diesel fuel, yeah, definitely look into that. This thing to me doesn't look like it requires that. I'm just going to focus my attention on RTVing the heck out of this thing and covering it. And so if it decides to off gas, it does it in the chamber instead of into my lungs. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, good luck, everybody. Oh, and by the way, if you got the money, don't buy this crap. Go and buy the German original. All right, Webasto, I think is what it's called. Anyway, take care.